That looks like a creepy horror movie scene. This is like the view out my window. Anyway, hi. Oh, that looks so creepy. Okay, guys, so guess what? Guess what? Dun dun! I got a new menstrual cup. Wow! Okay, so I got this cup in a D-stash. And this, when I first was like, I'm gonna get a menstrual cup, this is the cup that I wanted to get. But I could not afford the cup. I mean, maybe I could have afforded one, I think. Yeah, I could have afforded one, but I wanted the sister pack with the two. You get a small and you get a large because I didn't know what size I'd need. I was unsure of my menstrual flow. So last night, it came on Saturday. I bought this in a D stash. Right, let me finish the story. So, yeah, so I didn't get it. I wound up getting the Lena Cup 2 pack instead on Amazon, a lot more affordable. And that was not the cup for me. So then I used that for the remainder of 2018. I started in October using a cup. That's when I got it. That's when I had my period to use it. And so for 4 months, but then the fourth month, story there. Anyway, because of the I switched to the Blossom cup. And then that cup, I got the Blossom small because I'm like, oh, I don't know, let me stick to small cups. And it's it's a level down in firmness. So the Lena cup are level 4 firm cups. The Blossom is a level 3 firm cup. And it was a lot more soft and comfortable. But it's really small. And that's fine. It's just I just want like a higher capacity cup to wear on my first 2 to 3 days. And something about it, I'm like, I feel like it needs to be less firm. Okay, so I was in the market for another cup. I was gonna get the Lily size 1 or size A. It's the original, it's not the compact one. But then someone tagged me in this D-Stash group that I joined on Facebook. It's for the Put a Cup in It. They have a swap cup, a cup swap, a cup buy and sell cup swap group on Facebook. And I joined that and someone tagged me in a post. Somehow they found out I was looking for a Ruby cup and they said, hey, heard you're looking for a Ruby cup. And bada bing, bada boom, here it is. 20 bucks. Yeah, and that included shipping too. So I'm really excited. The lady who owned this previously, she bought it in 2016, and she said she used it once, and it wasn't the cup for her, so she just put it in her cabinet, and then she realized, let's see, like 4 years later, she could sell it, and so here I am. I came around when she was ready to sell it, and I'm so excited. This was the cup I intuitively felt was for me, and so I was like bummed out that I couldn't afford it. His Ruby Cup doesn't sell through any site other than their own, from what I know of. I think it's because they have such a strong buy and give. Let me kind of just come down. Yeah, let me just do buy and give programs. So, in like their own brand. So you can't find their cup on Amazon or anywhere else. And so I'm like super excited. This one holds 34 milliliters. So this is a heavy duty cup and I'm so excited. But you know, we look at it doesn't look like that much bigger, like the Lena cup, I could tell that was a heavy duty cup, like the Lena large, because of the bulb shape, like it's a bulb shape. But this is a V-shaped cup. So you see it's a V-shaped and that fits my vaginal canal very well, V-shaped cups. And so I was thinking, okay, maybe I can't use the Ruby cup because it's like a bulb shape. That's what I thought, but no, it's a V-shaped cup. It's a V-shaped cup that holds quite a bit of fluid, so I'm super excited about that. And I really don't bleed that heavy. I mean, I have like an irregular bleed, but even when I do bleed really heavy, something like this, 34 milliliters, it'll be more than enough. The most I ever bled when I wore the Lena cup, the large is the size I wound up preferring, and I only filled it up in 2 hours during one cycle. for like 2 days in a row I did that. And I'm like, oh my God, wow, that's a lot of blood. But still, you know, so yeah. Oh, you can see me. Yeah. Okay, let me stop. Alright, so here is the Blossom cup. I just wanted to do like a side by side. While the green cup does not love the lighting on the camera, but I love the color of the green cup. It's already kind of stained actually. Now, the Blossom cup on the outside has more of a matte feel, but you can tell that the Ruby cup is a higher quality cup. Don't get me wrong though, the Blossom cup is a really great cup. There's a lot of brands out there that have been stealing the design of the Blossom cup. So when you do get a Blossom cup, make sure it has the, if you can see that, the Blossom cup emblem on the inside, just like the Ruby cup has the Ruby cup emblem. Probably can't see that on the inside to know that it's actually the cup that you wanted to buy. And so the difference between these, this is a 3 in firmness, this is a 2, okay? And so you see like how it is indeed a 2 and a 3. Yet the thing about the Blossom cup is that it's the same firmness throughout the entire cup. So from the body to the rim, it's the same firmness. Now, the Ruby cup, not the case. The rim is like a 3 or something. It's a lot firmer than the body. So that's interesting. I'm going to see how I like this. I love how the Blossom cup is the same firmness all the way through. So I'm a bit like, that the Ruby cup is a firmer in the rim. It might be like a 4 in the rim, yeah. But it definitely is firmer than the body of the cup. Yeah, so I just wanted to show that. And something else that I love about these two cups is that they have measurements. You can't see them so well on the Blossom because of the color, but they have measurements. The Blossom Small holds 20 milliliters. 20 milliliters of fluid up to the rim. And the Ruby Medium, this is their largest size. So they have a small and they have a medium. The Ruby Medium holds, they do not have a large, if you're wondering about small, medium, large, no. They just call this medium because there's something about putting something in your vagina that's labeled large. You know, oh, I need a large. I don't know. Some women don't like that. So they labeled it medium instead of large. And this holds 34 milliliters, as I said. So 20, 34. So that's really a great little balance. Now let me show you their stems. So this is the Ruby cup stem and this is the Blossom stem. Let me tell you, this thing is so sad. When you have a really high cervix like I do, it does very little. So I don't even grab the stem. I just grab the cup, pinch it, and pull it out because this does nothing for me. And I would actually break off the stem if I relied on this to pull it down closer. I just reach in there and pull it out. And it took me a while to be able to do that because you've got to be able to like get your fingers in there at least 2, along with the cup being in there already, to just grab it and pull it. And so also something about the Blossom cup is that when it's wet, it's pretty slippery on the outside. It's pretty slippery. So I'm like, so I just have to like kind of like fight it. I won't have that with the Ruby cup. Not only is the stem longer, there's a grippies on the stem, and then there's grippies on the base too. Whereas the Blossom cup has grippies on the base, but they're very sad. Again, they're sad just like the stem. Okay, so the grippies on the Ruby cup are great. This is all I would really need to pull it out, or the stem reminds me of the Lena cup. So I'm really excited about that. And honestly, I feel like their grippies on the base are even better because it's like they're more pronounced and there's more of them, should I say. And this is a longer cup than B linen. Perhaps not by much, but it is still longer because it's a V-shaped cup. I'm like out of breath because I'm like bending over. I'm doing this workout thing, Jigsaw. Yeah, that's the name of the app, Jigsaw. And I got a free promo code from my freelance babysitting company. It's a website, but it is a company that employs me, and I'm now getting work very sporadic, like, and in the entirety of my account being open on that site, I've worked for 2 people. Yeah, so 2 families, so that's something. If they're not canceling, then they're just like not following through with scheduling an actual date. So yeah, despite not getting much work from them, they did something cool this month with the app Jigsaw. So we got a cool promo code, and for 4 weeks we're earning like $16. You know, for each workout you do, you keep $1. So 16 workouts altogether. It's called the 16 challenge or something like that. So I missed like the first 3 workouts, and I've been making them up. So I've got to go and make up some more before I hit the library. But yeah, so you did not ask to know that anyway. So yeah, these are the 2 cups, and you see how they fit rim by rim. So they have very similar rim sizes. The Ruby cup is just a little bit larger in the rim, and yeah, you can definitely see the size and how much they hold, like the capacity. This is indeed a high capacity cup. And what else was I gonna say? So these 2 cups just happen to both be the color of the heart chakra. Yeah, the heart chakra can either be represented as green or pink. So I think that is super cool that I wound up getting 2 cups that are the color of the heart chakra. And also one more thing, with the Ruby cup, the color I wanted was purple, but you know, it just happened to be pink, so I just think that's really interesting. Pink was my favorite color. I've been moving on to better other colors, exploring the full rainbow. So yeah, I'm just super stoked about this. I'm just like, I really want a high capacity cup because with the small, on my heavier days, I have to check it more frequently. And this is, even though it's just like, oh, it's such a nice soft cup, it still is firmer than my body likes. And so I really did need a cup that was softer. Even though the rim is firmer, I still needed this. And so I really love how the Blossom cup feels just like dry. It's just, and I love how it's the same firmness all the way around the cup, from the rim to the stem. It's just really nice. But don't get me wrong, like you can see how the Ruby cup is a really nice firmness as well, like even, but I can definitely feel how there's some differences there. So my period was supposed to start last week, so I hope it's not becoming irregular again. So yeah, it's gonna be this week, sometime this week, so I'll be able to try it out. I'm so excited. I want to leave the cup in there for the full 12 hours, you know, not have to, and even like sleeping too, like, oh, I hope I don't fill it up, because you just never, when you bleed irregularly like I do, you just never know how much blood your body is going to churn out. So it's just really nice to have this. I forgot. My 2 favorite folds, like the C fold actually positions the best, the absolute best inside of my vaginal canal. But it gets difficult inserting that, so I just when that doesn't work, I just go for the 7-fold. Yeah, this rim is a lot firmer. Because look at how it is when I fold the Blossom cup. It's a lot easier because the rim is the same firmness as the body. And you see, and then also the insertion is a lot smaller for the Blossom cup because it's smaller. It's a smaller cup. So I will be able to get this in. Let me just do like a side-by-side comparison, like I'm determined to do it. Okay, look, see? See how it has more width than the Blossom and the Seafold. So when that doesn't work, I would do the punch down fold because you see how small that insertion is, but this does not position well at all inside my body. So I'm going to start doing the origami fold or the rosebud fold. I cannot remember how to do those, so I will not demonstrate. But yeah, I'm going to look that up again and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm so excited to use my Ruby cup. Yay! Woo!